Fucking thing. Good boy. Good boy? Okay. Good boy. How you doing? It's good. You know what? I can't eat. I don't want to be Joey World Tour, motherfucker. You can't. You obviously can't see the rest of my damn face. Okay, hold on a minute. There you go. Hey guys. So today, uh, today I want to make this video. Just a quick one. Just me. What my thoughts on the idea of Nostalgia Critics, Pink Floyd's The Wall. Uh, Now, of course, I'm actually a really big fan. Believe it or not, I actually really love because Nostalgia Critic. Without him, I wouldn't be the very good critical person I am today. Um, and yes, I do. Yes, I can agree that he does these really bad um, little skits the entire video and not get to the point. I understand. I understand that you sometimes do these skits like too far ahead to the point where it's no longer funny. There's a lot of things you can criticize Nostalgia Critic, but guess what? At least he's not an arrogant douchebag as everyone else they think he is. And today, we're gonna just like basically just talk about all the people who didn't really like Nostalgia Critic Pink Floyd The Wall. I could agree. I really did not like this video. It was just like it was alright. I mean, it was interesting, but it wasn't really impactful. I was hoping this, 'cause it's a review. I was hoping to see what your thoughts on the film. And you're like ready on and on about the whole thing. About how bad the movie is, how its symbolism is. Now, when people are a big fan of Pink Floyd, however, they obviously they could see that you did like you rushed, and obviously you did rushed it to the whole process of the video. I know you've been working on this for months, but for me, I made a movie for over like I've been working on movies for 2 years, so you have no excuses to like could take a little bit longer and take your time on these kind of things. And yeah, because I don't blame you, because you obviously work too hard to do everything you can. Like for instance, you literally just made like sorry, that's the dogs. Anyways, so yeah, it's just like you find playing the waiting game. But anyways, but yeah, I understand Nostalgia Critic. He creates these videos, a lot of these Nostalgia Critic review videos before he made the Pink Floyd video. Which I started to notice he's being like Leafy, where he makes like the videos like constantly, and he just made them really shitty. It's like, yeah, you're fucking old. That kind of ordeal. Which I'm hoping Nostalgia Critic won't do that. I'm hoping that he will take his time on his videos, because the more you take time of it, the more the better of the review is gonna be, including the Pink Floyd The Wall. And so you have time to research and do all these things. Now, obviously, you haven't. It's kind of obvious you haven't researched it at all to understand the full process of the movie. But well, yeah, because it's like this is a nostalgic movie. Yes, it's everyone will know. Every fan, the Wall fans are gonna know what it's about. But because of course I'm gonna have this disregard of like I didn't believe that the Matrix was like complete garbage, which, well, better not. It was complete garbage, but I just didn't really realize that how bad and really just dumb it is. But yeah, and of course, and unfortunately, it isn't like this scenario. Where where you see like this great masterpiece of a movie, and it's realized it's like, oh, okay, it's over symbolism and all that stuff. To be fair, I never seen the movie. I know what Pink Floyd's songs are. I didn't even know. I barely even know Pink Floyd who he as a person, so I wouldn't really know. So I'm not nearly an expert as anyone else are out there. So don't fucking leave comments below. Fuck you, Eddie. Oh, fuck you, Eddie Hosmer. You don't know anything about Pete Floyd. I'll throw hands for you for the fucking week. It's like, oh, okay. Alright. Because I'm sick of tired of being harassed by Fortnite players. Goodness. But yeah, it's just, it's like stupid. Uh, but again, I really wish that Nostalgia Critic like would be respond to this thing, because there's not only these few YouTubers, I forgot their name, the media, I forgot their fucking name, the media guys, the Three Stooges, man, uh, like they make good points, they make, but they drag it on and on and on about it. It's like, okay, I get it, you're doing this one take, but can you just get to the point? Like, get to the point, guys. I don't mind when a person make a video like that long. I never mind that. But the problem is they sometimes do not edit, and that's the idea of edit. You get to the point, they drag it on and on. It's like listening to my parents tell me how wrong this is or how bad this is, and they drag it on and on. Just get to the fucking point. Because we all have stuff to do. We all got a lot of shit to do in our lives. Yeah, and so yeah, um, with Nostalgia Critic, however, I could understand what they're saying, but to be fair, honest, they kind of really did pretty fucking badly, like how Nostalgia Critic is, and I do agree that um, he sometimes like drag it on and on and not get to the fucking point, like the Mad Max review. Now, yeah, to be fair, but that's the thing. He was explaining of why he was explaining that some people who didn't really like the film understand that you should like the film because sure it's nonsensical nonsense of a car chase thing, but aren't all the Mad Max series are basically? Sure, it has character development, it has all this stuff, but realistically, they're kind of really fucking boring. I watched the first one and I just completely just like, okay, all right, where's the Mad Max that I know? Now I know this in the modern day, and it's slowly started the apocalypse, but can they at least just like speed it up a little bit? Because Mad Max and Fury Road, they really just get to the point. They tell us a quick expedition. That's it. That's all they need to do. They don't need anything else. Do not drag on your story too long. They get to the point and they focus on more of the action of it. Because that's what Mad Max should be. It should be a movie that's filled with action pack of a film. And it really did. I really succeed in every level and aspect. And I'm so ashamed. Bad, Eddie. Bad. I really wish I did watch this movie in the theaters. Unfortunately, I didn't. So God, I really wish I watched that movie in the theaters. That'd be amazing. That'd be just like badass. Which, of course, I understand that he did drag on. And it's like, I don't really like the film. Oh, I do like the film. It's just like, okay, I understand, but that's the thing. It's like every people. It's like, yeah, it's like. and when you watch it back, it's like, huh, okay, okay. That's why the movie itself, and he gives an explanation why this movie itself it's so like crazy of what inspired the origin of it is of course the Looney Tune the car chase thing, cartoon. Now that does make sense because how its logic is so like cartoony. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. And so yeah, that's actually really cool. You give me some interesting facts that I had no idea. Uh, so yeah, actually did like the Nostalgia Critic review of Mad Max. I liked it. I don't care how cringy it is. I don't care how boring it is. I enjoyed it. Ugh, not so fucking media. Three Stooges faggots. Oh my god, people. None of those guys could make a fucking 30-hour long video about me how they hate me so much, how shitty my camera, or how shitty my camera is, or how I drag it on and on of a like 11-minute video. I just look at the time, uh, or they just complain about how my hair, or my looks are, or some shit like that, or they're probably just gonna complain about some pretty bad look quality movies I made. To be fair, yes, I there's you can obviously tell these are not the best films I ever made because these are my first time making these films. And so of course they're gonna be bad. And that's how all those things started. You watch one of iDubbbz's videos, they're bad. You watch one fucking my movies I'm making, my first movies I made, they're fucking bad. But we go back to the ones but yeah, and of course the music of Nostalgica did was of course was pretty bad. I know he tries so hard to do multitask things, which I don't blame him. I really do not blame him. To try and create something, but you can't just like the second thought of like criticizing the entire movie, while you go the other thought of like just sucking the juice of it, like sucking its dick, to compliment it of the film or the Pink Floyd's album in general. Uh, uh, but of course, and what's more interesting that he had this one YouTuber, I forgot his name, but I wasn't a fasting of his work. But that's how I even discovered that Nostalgia is making a review of Pink Floyd in the first place. It's because this guy, who he basically makes these weird like furry creature animation CGI animation creatures. Like it's alright, but I prefer practical effects and stop motion animation any day. I'd rather not rely on stupid CGI effects. Like it's cool, you have a impressive skill, but again, nothing. I'm a skill that I'm not interested in, a skill that I have no fascination in, and so yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't get sensitive over that. So yeah, have fun with that, boy. I don't care how many subscribers you have. It's still not interesting for me. It's still not interesting. It just looks like Five Nights at Freddy's in Alice in Wonderland shit. Uh, so you do you, man. So yeah, I mean, he was barely in the video in the first place, so that didn't really bug me as much. I just hoping his. I was thinking in my head that how can he use all these make his own type of creation, not these stupid furry looking monsters. Create something that's more interesting. To be fair, I actually really like the Hat Guy. The Hat Guy was really interesting character. It reminds me of the Crooked Man. Uh, but yeah. And then of course the songs. Again, I'm not. They're all right. I don't really like them. Prefer the original, or of course, Corn adaptation of Pink Floyd's songs. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. And then, of course, oof, my goodness. Of course, the stupid message of the movie. of the messages and stuff and symbolism. I mean, it's obviously he rushed this video way too much. To the point he didn't have the time to think. He didn't have the time to understand what a video is about. Yeah. So, anyways, so that's what I think about it. You know, that's what I have to do every time I wake up. Gosh. But anyways, uh, so I'm not sure what else that needs to be said. First of all, a lot of people didn't, which obviously is not because some of these criticisms are not coming from like a true nostalgic fan, and of course, I'm a nostalgic fan, and I must say this. This is just only words. This is just only all I have to say this is to you, Doug, that you really need to take your time in your videos. Do not make a video and then expect it to be good. You gotta take your time on these things. Although you can't be like Leafy. Do not take your time. Just take your time on these. All right. That's all. That's all I gotta say. Okay. That's all I really gotta say. Is take your time on these sort of things. All right. Alright, guys. So I think that's basically it. There's nothing really to say about anything else. And yes, I will check out the Pink Floyd's The Wall, and I will probably make a video about it. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah. And see what my thoughts on it. How it is. And yeah. Alright, see you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm too tired. Sometimes I always forget things. Uh, just remember, subscribe, like, comment, and comment anything. Just like comment like whether it's negative or comment what you think about the nostalgia critic. I would love to hear your thoughts about him. I don't care how cringy he is. I love him. If he's cringy, does that make everyone that he just loves what he does? Does that mean that Sonic kid? What will you learn? Will you learn? That your action have consequences, guy. Guy, you think he's cringy, but what about the other kid who's the fat Jedi kid, who like he fight this one guy with a lightsaber. Do you consider that cringy? I consider that just fucking funny as hell. And it just really just opens my, it just really just makes me happy every day. But if you consider that cringy, then what's the point then why even bother making the video? Because that's the thing, when it comes to YouTubers, you're always just gonna see these, like the Nostalgia Critic, or any of the other people, that's been around longer before any other YouTubers. That's been around a long time. Uh, and of course, all the things has been considered. And yes, I can admit that he did make some pretty crappy movies. I can admit he did make some really bad movies. But that's the thing. We gotta start off somewhere. Whether it's gonna be a bad movie or a good movie. Of course, for me, I've always wanted to make a good movie. Do not and I have a creative mind, so of course I'm gonna do something really good. And of course, I'm creative, I'm an artist, so I think of something. I'll improvise something. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Thank you.